guys, today we will learn about assembly, motion study and the mates. Okay, so for this we will create this assembly. This is known as the Newton's cradle. So and we will create this study. Okay, first we will create the block. So I'm opening the part file. uh, Select the front plane for sketching and select the center rectangle. Draw it like this. Click on OK and select the smart dimension for giving the dimensions. Make it 10 centimeters and make this 0.5 centimeters. Okay, click on OK. Then now go to the features tab and select extruded boss base and extrude it of length 0.3 maybe. Okay, click on OK. Now we will make some holes on it. So select this face, just left click on it and select sketch. Now just draw a circle. Use the smart dimension for dimensioning. Let us make it 0.3. Click OK. Then we will pattern this one linearly. So along the x-axis. So I need this profile. So I'm clicking on it, and I need 3 of them. Okay, and the distance is 1 centimeter. Okay, click on OK, and then in the features select the extrude cut. You can see these profiles are already selected, and in the blind and here you select through all both and click on OK. So you can see we have got the holes. Now we will mirror it this side. Okay, so for the mirror plane I will select the right plane. Okay, and select the features to mirror. So we will select this extrude feature that we have done previously. Okay, we have got the preview here and click OK. So we have made the block. Okay, we'll apply some colors to it. So we'll apply blue color. Okay, now let us save this part. So we will save as block 1. Now open a new part file for the pendulum. So we will make use of this block. We'll sketch on here, and we will copy that sketch and paste it in our second part workspace. Okay, so let us sketch in this plane, in this workspace. Okay, so I'm going to select the right plane. Okay, and we need to sketch the hook shape for this. Okay, so we need to create a hook. Okay, so I'm selecting 3-point diameter for it, and this hook should pass through the middle of these holes, right? So we'll make use of it. Okay, so this is the midline for this block. So click here, and okay, this will be okay. Now sketch another one just like this, and just drag it till it gets to the midpoint. Okay, just like this, and we'll make these two curves tangents to each other. Okay, so hold on control, select these two curves and make them tangent to each other. So just adjust it like this and extend this one. Okay, so now we will draw the line for this. Make a vertical line, make it 2 centimeters. Okay, and we'll make a fillet over here, as this is looking sharp, so we'll make a small fillet over here. So the radius of the fillet will be 0.05. Okay, this will be okay. Click on OK. Now exit from the sketch. Now double click on the sketch and hold on control and select them everything. Okay, like this, and press Ctrl C to copy them. Now open the part 2, sketch on the right plane and press Ctrl V. So you can see now we have copied our sketch. Okay, now we will use the sweep boss base option to make it into 3D. So here I am going to select circular profile, so it will make a circular profile. Okay, so the radius will be, the dia will be 0.2, and select the path over here. So this will be our path. So the diameter is still much more, so we'll make it like this. You can see, so we will increase a bit. This will be okay. Now we will add the ball to it. So select the right plane again, okay, so we will sketch on this one. Okay, not right plane. So exit here and select this plane for sketching. Now click on this small arrow Y. So it will give you the top option. Click on that again. It will show the bottom face. Okay. So this is our bottom one. So we need to create a ball over here with this point as center. This point as center. So now click on circle. So we need this point. So the diameter will be 1 centimeter. Okay. So make it make it 1 centimeter. Now make a line along the diameter like this, and trim this part. Now we will use the revolve boss base and we will revolve this contour with this as the axis. Okay. So we have got this wall. Okay. Now we will save this part. Save it like this. Now we will make the assembly. Okay. So click on new, select assembly. So now we will insert the components. Okay. So select here, click on insert components, and you can see the block one and pendulum over here. So now we'll insert the block one. So click on this and move the cursor in the workspace and click anywhere. So in SolidWorks, the first part you insert will be fixed. Okay. So if you try to move it, you can't. So if you want to move your part, so make it float. Okay. So now you can move it. So now we will position this. Now we'll give a position to the block. Okay. So click on make. So this is the assembly files, and if you click this arrow, you can see the block parts file. Okay. Now we will coincide the assembly planes and the block one's plane. Okay. So you can see they are not coincident. Okay. So select the front plane here of the assembly and select the front plane of the block and make them coincident. Okay. Click here. Okay. Then select the top plane, click OK. Now the same for the right plane, click on OK. Now we will insert the pendulum. Okay. So select insert components, click on the pendulum and drag it like this. Click here. Now we will move this pendulum like this so that it will be fitting in the hole. So along the right, the front plane, we have fixed it like this. We have moved it like this. Okay, now we will move to the top. So it's okay on the top. On the front plane, just move like this. Okay, now we want more 4 pendulums, right? So we will linear pattern it. So we have the distance 1 centimeters, right, between the holes. So distance will be 1 centimeter. Now we want 4, right? First select the component here, and for the direction we will select this line. So maybe make 5. Okay, click here. Okay, we have got the 5 pendulums. So to hit these 4 pendulums, this should be right here, right, like this, right? It should hit like this. Okay, now we will give an angle to it. So for this, we'll made them. So select this pendulum. Okay, so we have in the local pattern, we have four more pendulums, right? So they are not the that was not this one. So here we have this pendulum. You can see it got highlighted. So here select its right plane and select this plane. So you can see all pendulums are moving. So this is not encouraged, right? So go back. So if you move this pendulum, these 4 pendulums are also moving along with this. It means that they are linked with each other, right? To make them independent. So this is our pattern, right? Left click here and click on dissolve pattern. So this will make sure that they are not attached to this pendulum. Okay, now we will make an angle like this for this pendulum. Okay, click on mate and select this pendulum's right plane. Here it is. We want it, so we will make an angle with this face. Okay, click here and select angle over here. We will increase the angle like this to 100 or 150. So like this, click OK. Now just drag it so that it will be fixed into this hole. Just like this. So move to the front end and now it's okay. Everything's okay. Now we will move to the motion study. So first, before going to the motion study, we should install it into your Solidworks. Okay, so here, click here and go to add-ins. So in the add-ins, select Solidworks motion over here. Okay, so now we will make a new motion style. Click over here. So now if you see here, we have animation, basic motion, and the motion analysis. Okay, so click on motion analysis. So first we will add the gravity. Okay, so to add the gravity, click here, and we will apply the gravity along the y-axis. Okay, select the y-axis. If you see the arrow here, it's down, so it's fine. So you can set the gravity value also. Now we need to set the contacts of the parts. So if you see here, this hook will be in contact with this block. This will be in contact with this block as well. So we need to set up the contacts, right? Okay, so click here. So we'll select, as we are having similar bodies, we'll select the use contact groups. So we will select the pendulums in the first group. So select them, and in the next group we'll select this block and click on OK. So you can see now, if you see here, you can see the gravity and the solid body contact. Now if you observe, these pendulums will be also in contact with themselves, right? So this will be in contact with this and this pendulum. Okay, so we should add contacts for them also. So select this. So this will be in contact with this pendulum, so we'll use this component, select them and click on OK. Now we will make contact for the second pendulum. Now for the third one, now for the fourth one. Okay, we should adjust this one before we move into the solid. So adjust it. If you see this, so we have applied 150 degrees to the to this angle, right? So you see that it is going inside this block, so we need to cut this part. Okay, we need to cut these parts, okay, till here. So the block should be like this. Okay, so now we will make changes in the block. So how to do it? So open your block just like this. Now just give it like this. Now we will sketch on this face. We'll make a rectangle just like this. Sorry, we should make a corner rectangle. So delete this one. Select corner rectangle and make it like this. So delete this previous one. delete these lines as well. So we'll make an extrude cut to cut the block. We'll select this contour, and here we'll select through all both, so that it will be cut nicely. Okay, now save this one. So if you go to the assembly now, you'll get this like this. Okay, so now it's not coinciding. Okay, so adjust it as you wish. So now go to your study. So now as we have positioned it like this, so if you want to move it, it will not move because it is mated like this, right? 150 degrees with this face. So we need to delete that one. Okay, so go to mates. So select this angle mate and delete it. So now everything is okay. Now click on calculate over here. So it will take some time depending on your CPU. Now just calculate over here. Okay, so click here. So it will take some time depending on your processing power. So I will skip it to the end. So now if you see, we have got this motion. It's pretty fast. So we'll observe it in 0.5x. Okay, it will be like this. So now we will trace the path of this pendulum. Okay, this pendulum. Okay, so to check the results, click here, and now we will select the displacement velocity option, and in that we'll select trace path option. So for this we'll select this one. We'll trace the path of this bob. Okay, so for this we can't select a plane. Okay, plane or a surface. We need to select a sketch. Okay, or a point. So now we will select this one. So you can see we have got its path. So click on OK. you will get a results folder over here. So in that we have got this path. Okay, if you play this, so you can see this point has this path. Okay, now we will calculate the kinetic energy of this bob. So go to the results and plot. Here select moment energy and power. In that select total kinetic energy for this bob. Okay, and click on OK. So we have got this graph. So we know that so when the bob is at this extreme position over here, the kinetic energy must be maximum, right? So we will check that. So if you observe the plot, so this is the this is one of the peak position, right? So if I click here, so we can say that this graph is correct. So because we have got the kinetic energy here, the maximum, right? So it's one of the peak position. So if you check this peak position, it will be somewhat it's same. Okay, so this is what we can do with the motion study. Okay, thank you.